Many people think that if their blood pressure is fine during the day, everything is okay. But the truth is, our blood pressure can behave differently at night. As we get older, our bodies go through changes that make our hearts and blood vessels work a little harder, even while we're sleeping. Sometimes you might feel perfectly fine, maybe even relaxed in bed, but your blood pressure could be creeping higher without you noticing. And that's why it's so important to pay attention to what's happening at night. Our bodies follow a rhythm. During the day, when we move around, talk, and stay active, blood pressure rises and falls in response to what we're doing. But at night, especially when we lie down and try to rest, it doesn't always drop the way it should. For some seniors, it stays a little higher. This is often because the arteries start to lose some of their natural flexibility as we age. When blood vessels aren't as stretchy, the heart has to push harder to get blood through them, and that can make blood pressure rise quietly while you sleep. Stress and daily habits also play a role. Even little things we don't notice, like a late snack, a cup of strong coffee in the afternoon, or even tension from a busy day, can linger in the body and affect blood pressure at night. It's not just about food or drink. Emotional stress, worries, or even watching a tense show before bed can keep your heart rate up and make your vessels tighter, which naturally raises pressure. Some people also have conditions like sleep apnea or other sleep problems. When breathing gets interrupted at night, oxygen levels drop a little, and the heart reacts by pumping harder. This can cause spikes in blood pressure that might not show up during a routine checkup in the daytime. That's why a lot of seniors are surprised when they find out their nighttime readings are higher than expected. Medication can help, of course, but it isn't always perfect. Some medications work during the day but wear off by the night. Others might lower blood pressure too much and make you dizzy, which is another concern for seniors. That's why understanding the natural patterns of your body and supporting it with simple habits, like the right bedtime drink, can be very powerful. It doesn't have to be complicated, and it can make a big difference over time. Your heart and blood vessels deserve a little care before bed. Small adjustments like relaxing your mind, keeping a calm environment, and helping your body with the right drink can signal to your system that it's time to slow down. When the body understands that it's safe to rest, blood pressure can drop naturally, giving your heart a break and helping you wake up feeling more refreshed. The key idea here is that night isn't just a pause in your day. It's an active time for your body to recover and repair. Blood pressure that stays high at night can quietly add stress to the heart, and over months and years, that stress can lead to bigger problems. But by paying attention, noticing the patterns, and making small, smart choices, you can protect your heart and keep your blood pressure in a healthier range while you sleep. So tonight, as you get ready for bed, remember that what happens in these few hours matters just as much as what you do in the daytime. Helping your blood pressure settle naturally is one of the simplest ways to take care of your heart and your overall health. And starting tonight, even one small change before bed can begin to make a real difference. When we think about blood pressure, most people immediately think about medicine or checkups, but there's something simpler that we often overlook: what we drink, especially before bed. It might sound small, but it can make a big difference. The liquids we take in at night don't just hydrate us. They can actually help calm the body, relax the blood vessels, and support a natural drop in blood pressure while we sleep. Water is, of course, the first thing that comes to mind. But even water isn't always the whole answer. Drinking too much or drinking it too late can actually disturb your sleep and make you wake up more often, which puts stress on the heart. The timing and type of drink matter. What we want is something that helps the body relax, not something that wakes it up or makes it work harder. Some drinks naturally have properties that support healthy blood pressure. For example, certain herbal teas or warm drinks can help the heart and blood vessels relax. They don't work like medicine, but they give the body what it needs to settle down after a long day. These drinks can also reduce stress hormones in the body. Stress hormones are sneaky. They make blood vessels tight and raise blood pressure without us even feeling it. A calming drink at night can counteract that, letting the heart take a rest. It's not just about calming the heart. Nighttime drinks can also affect other systems in the body that control blood pressure. Your kidneys, for instance, work with your heart to balance fluids and salts. If you drink something that helps the kidneys work efficiently, it can prevent fluid buildup and pressure spikes while you sleep. That's why the right drink can feel almost like a gentle reset for the body before bed. Temperature is another thing that matters. Warm drinks tend to relax the body more than cold ones. A warm, soothing drink signals to the nervous system that it's time to slow down. Cold drinks, on the other hand, can activate the body slightly, raising heart rate and constricting blood vessels, which is the opposite of what we want at night. Even simple warmth can make a difference in how the body manages blood pressure. It's also important to look at what we avoid. Drinks with caffeine, sugar, or high amounts of sodium can keep blood pressure high at night. A late coffee or soda, even hours before bed, can make it harder for your body to relax. Alcohol is tricky too. While it might make you feel sleepy at first, it can actually raise blood pressure and disturb sleep cycles. So, knowing what to drink and what to avoid is just as important. Some seniors notice the difference immediately. When they switch to a calm, bedtime friendly drink, they sleep more peacefully and wake up feeling lighter. Blood pressure readings can improve, sometimes surprisingly quickly. And over time, this small habit supports heart health, kidney function, and overall energy levels. It's a simple step that doesn't require prescriptions or complicated routines, just a little awareness and a smart choice before bed. Another bonus is the mind-body connection. Taking a few minutes to sit down with a warm, calming drink can become a bedtime ritual. It tells the brain that the day is over, it's time to rest, and the body responds by lowering heart rate and relaxing vessels. Habits like this are small but powerful. They work because the body naturally wants to restore balance. By giving it the right signals at night, you make it easier for blood pressure to settle into a healthy range. So, when we talk about drinks and blood pressure, we're not just talking about hydration, we're talking about helping the body do its job the way it was designed to. We're giving it the tools to relax, recover, and protect the heart overnight. And this simple step, done consistently, can be one of the easiest ways for seniors to support their health without feeling like they're doing something complicated or difficult. Making a small change to what you drink before bed is a gentle, effective way to take care of your body. It works with the natural rhythms of your heart and vessels, supports better sleep, and can lower blood pressure quietly without anyone noticing except for your body thanking you in the morning. Now, let's talk about the drink itself. There's one simple drink that really stands out when it comes to helping lower blood pressure at night. I want to be very clear. This isn't a miracle potion and it's not medicine. It's something gentle, natural, and easy for seniors to include in their routine. And the great thing is, it works with your body, not against it. This drink helps in a few ways. First, it supports your blood vessels. As we age, vessels can get a little stiff, and when that happens, the heart has to work harder to pump blood. A drink that relaxes these vessels allows blood to flow more smoothly, reducing the strain on the heart. That's exactly what we want at bedtime. Less work for the heart and a calmer, more rested body overnight. It also helps with stress in the body. Many seniors don't realize how much tension they carry during the day. Even small amounts of stress can keep blood pressure slightly higher. This drink has natural properties that help calm the nervous system. It tells your body it's time to relax, letting blood pressure drop naturally. It's almost like giving the heart a gentle massage, helping it rest while you sleep. Another benefit is how it interacts with the kidneys. Your kidneys play a big role in controlling blood pressure. They manage fluids and salts in the body, and when they're supported, it helps prevent pressure spikes. This drink encourages healthy kidney function without overloading the system. It's gentle, effective, and safe to have before bed. The taste and temperature matter too. A warm, soothing drink is more calming than a cold one. The warmth tells your body it's time to slow down, while a cold drink can do the opposite, slightly increasing blood pressure. So, having it warm just before you settle into bed is the ideal way to get the most benefit. Consistency is key. Drinking it once in a while is helpful, but doing it regularly makes it powerful. Think of it as a nightly signal to your body. This is the time to relax, rest, and repair. Over days and weeks, your heart and vessels begin to respond naturally. You may notice that you feel lighter, sleep more peacefully, and wake up without that pounding headache or racing pulse that sometimes comes with high nighttime blood pressure. It's important to know that this drink is safe and gentle. Unlike medications, it doesn't cause sudden drops in pressure or dizziness. That's why it's ideal for seniors. It's something you can enjoy, something that becomes part of your bedtime routine, and something that quietly supports your health night after night. Many seniors have told me that making this small change is surprisingly powerful. They notice their sleep improves, their mornings feel easier, and blood pressure readings are better. It's simple, but it works because it's designed to support the body's natural rhythm rather than forcing it to change with strong chemicals or complicated routines. And it's not just about the heart. Better blood pressure at night means better sleep, and better sleep means the whole body benefits. Energy levels improve, mood stabilizes, and the risk of complications decreases. The night is a critical time for your body to recover, and giving it this little boost makes a big difference. You don't need to mix anything complicated or follow strange recipes. This is something simple, something you can make in your own kitchen, and it becomes a comforting part of your day. A small, warm cup taken just before bed, and you're helping your body manage blood pressure naturally. It's amazing how such a small habit can have such a big impact. You don't need to struggle or overthink it. Just the right drink at the right time, and your body does the rest. It's gentle, safe, and effective. And when you do it consistently, night after night, you begin to notice a real difference, not just in numbers, but in how you feel. Starting tonight, make this drink part of your routine. Let it be your signal to your body that it's time to rest, relax, and repair. It's simple, natural, and one of the easiest ways to help your heart stay healthy while you sleep. Now, let's talk about how this drink actually works in your body. I know sometimes we think things like drinks or habits are just small actions, but our bodies are amazing machines, and even small choices can have real effects. When you drink this before bed, it's not magic, it's science working quietly inside you. One of the first things it does is help relax your blood vessels. As we get older, our vessels can lose a bit of their flexibility. That makes it harder for blood to flow easily. The heart has to push harder, and blood pressure can rise without you feeling it. This drink helps the vessels open up gently. It gives them a little help to stay flexible and calm, which lets the blood move more smoothly. That means the heart doesn't have to work as hard while you sleep. It also works on your nervous system, which controls stress and tension in the body. Sometimes we don't even notice the small stresses we carry from the day. Maybe a worry about tomorrow or a little tension in the shoulders. Even these tiny stresses can keep blood pressure a bit higher. This drink tells your nervous system to slow down. It's like pressing the pause button on all that tension. The heart gets a signal that it's time to rest, and the vessels relax in response. Another way it helps is by supporting fluid balance. Your kidneys are working quietly while you sleep, managing fluids and salts. When they're supported properly, they help prevent your body from holding on to extra fluid, which can increase pressure. This drink gently encourages the kidneys to do their job efficiently. It doesn't overload them, it just helps them balance everything so blood pressure can settle naturally. Temperature and routine matter too. A warm drink is comforting, and warmth signals the body to slow down. It reduces tension and helps the heart rate drop slightly. Cold drinks, even if healthy, can activate the body a bit, making the heart work harder and vessels tighter. That's why this drink works best when it's warm and taken consistently as part of your nightly routine. It also affects stress hormones in the body. When blood pressure is high, stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline can be higher too. These hormones tighten vessels and make the heart beat faster. By drinking something calming, you help lower these hormones naturally. It's like telling your body, it's safe to rest now. And when your body gets that message, blood pressure starts to fall gently without any struggle. Sleep plays a big role here as well. Your body does a lot of repair while you sleep, repairing cells, calming the heart, and balancing blood pressure. This drink supports that process. When blood pressure drops naturally at night, it reduces the stress on the heart and vessels. Over time, this helps the heart stay healthier and stronger, and it can even improve how you feel during the day. Consistency is important. One night isn't enough to see big changes. But when this drink becomes part of your routine, your body begins to adapt, your heart and vessels respond, your kidneys work efficiently, stress hormones drop, and blood pressure finds a healthier range. You might notice that you wake up feeling lighter, calmer, and with less tension in your body, and the benefits don't stop there. Lower blood pressure at night means better sleep quality, fewer headaches, and more energy in the morning. It can also reduce the risk of complications that sometimes happen silently, like heart strain or kidney stress. It's amazing how one small, gentle habit can support so many parts of the body at once. This is why I always emphasize the body's natural rhythm. Nighttime isn't just for resting, it's when your body restores itself. Helping it along with a simple, warm drink lets your heart, vessels, and kidneys work together smoothly. It's a quiet way to protect your health night after night. So remember, this isn't just about drinking something. It's about signaling to your body that it's time to slow down, relax, and repair. Every sip helps the heart, vessels, and kidneys work together naturally. Over time, that support shows up not just in numbers, but in how you feel. And when your body gets the right signals before bed, it rewards you with a calmer heart, lower pressure, and better sleep, quietly preparing you for the next day. Now, let's talk about the small habits that can make a big difference before bed. It's not just about having the right drink, it's also about when and how you have it, and what else you do around bedtime. These little steps can really help your blood pressure settle naturally, without any struggle. First, timing is very important. Drinking your calming drink too early or too late can reduce its benefits. If you drink it too early, the relaxing effect might wear off before you actually sleep. If you drink too late, you might wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, which puts stress on your heart and can even raise your pressure temporarily. The sweet spot is usually a little while before you lie down. This gives your body time to absorb the drink and for its effects to start working as your body transitions into rest. How much you drink matters too. You don't need a large cup, just enough to feel comfortable and hydrated, but not so much that you're rushing to get up at night. Even small amounts are powerful when used consistently. Think of it like giving your body a gentle nudge to relax. Over time, that small nudge becomes a nightly signal that your heart and vessels learn to respond to naturally. It's also important to avoid drinks that can raise blood pressure before bed. Caffeine, for example, can linger in your system for hours. A late coffee or tea, even in the afternoon, can make it harder for your vessels to relax at night. Sugary drinks can do the same, causing small spikes in pressure that you may not notice right away. Alcohol is another tricky one. While it may make you feel sleepy initially, it can actually disturb your sleep and raise blood pressure during the night. Avoiding these drinks in the hours leading up to bedtime gives your heart a much easier time settling down. Another simple habit is to create a calm environment. Light, noise, and even the temperature of your bedroom can affect your heart and blood pressure. A quiet, slightly cool room signals to your body that it's safe to rest. Pairing this environment with your warm drink gives the body a double signal. It's time to relax. Your heart rate slows, your vessels open slightly, and blood pressure naturally drops as your body prepares for deep rest. Relaxation techniques, even small ones, can also help. You don't need to meditate for hours. Simple things like taking a few slow breaths, stretching gently, or reading quietly can lower stress hormones that keep blood pressure high. When combined with the drink, these small actions reinforce the signal to your body. It's time to rest, it's time to repair. Consistency is the secret. Doing these habits just once in a while won't change much. But when you make them part of your nightly routine, the body begins to adapt. The heart learns to slow down naturally at night. Blood vessels respond more efficiently. Kidneys do their job without extra stress. Over weeks and months, this can lead to measurable improvements in blood pressure and overall heart health. It's also worth remembering that these small habits support more than just blood pressure. Better sleep helps mood, energy, and focus during the day. It reduces headaches and tension. It even supports digestion and overall body repair. Taking a few minutes to prepare the right drink, avoid certain triggers, and create a calm bedtime environment is one of the simplest and most effective things seniors can do for their health. The key idea is that your body responds to signals. If you consistently send the message that it's time to slow down and rest, your systems cooperate. Your heart, vessels, and kidneys all begin to work together to create a stable, healthy blood pressure range overnight. It's gentle, natural, and completely safe, especially when compared to sudden changes caused by skipping habits or relying only on medication. Remember, small changes add up. Drinking the right amount at the right time, avoiding the wrong drinks, creating a calm environment, and giving yourself a few moments to relax might seem simple, but night after night, these habits accumulate into a powerful, protective routine for your heart. You'll notice the difference not only in numbers but in how you feel when you wake up. So tonight, focus on your habits before bed. Give your body the signals it needs to relax. Support it with the right drink, the right environment, and the right mindset. These small choices, repeated consistently, quietly protect your heart, help blood pressure settle, and improve the quality of your sleep. Finally, let's talk about the long-term benefits of making these simple changes before bed. When seniors take a few minutes each night to support their blood pressure, it doesn't just affect one night, it builds over time. The body begins to respond, not in a sudden or dramatic way, but gradually and naturally, making it easier to maintain healthy blood pressure and protecting the heart from unnecessary strain. One of the most noticeable benefits is better sleep. When blood pressure settles at night, the body can relax more completely. Sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. Seniors often notice that they wake up feeling lighter, more alert, and with less tension in their shoulders and chest. Even small improvements in sleep can have a big effect on energy levels, mood, and overall health. And better sleep also helps the body regulate blood pressure during the day, creating a positive cycle that continues every 24 hours. Lowering nighttime blood pressure also reduces stress on the heart. Every time the heart has to pump harder because vessels are tight, it adds strain. Over months and years, that strain can increase the risk of heart problems. But when blood pressure is managed gently at night, the heart gets a real break. It's like giving it a vacation every night, allowing it to repair and maintain its strength. Over time, this reduces the risk of complications and supports a healthier heart. The benefits don't stop with the heart. Healthy blood pressure at night also supports kidney function. Kidneys filter fluids and salts, and when pressure is high, they work harder. Consistently high pressure can gradually affect kidney health. By helping blood pressure stay lower at night, the kidneys can do their job more efficiently, reducing extra stress on the body and supporting overall health. Another long-term benefit is mental clarity and emotional well-being. When your body rests properly, stress hormones like cortisol drop, and the mind has a chance to recover from the day. Seniors often notice that they feel calmer, less irritable, and more focused when their nights are restful. It's amazing how much a simple nightly habit can influence mood, memory, and overall mental sharpness.